Day 11. What a day. Super excited for one thing. Can you guess? I want to go to FC. I have a flight to catch at 6 p.m. Probably be leaving here around 3-ish because I gotta take the bus. Major worry is that I still wasn't able to get my ID. Apparently, if it's more than a month expired, I need my birth certificate to get a new one. So I filed a thing for a new birth certificate. Maybe. There we go. So I filed a new thing for a new birth certificate. That's a pain in the ass. That actually cost, I think it was like $70 to even just fill out a form, which I'm hoping everything is correct, because if it's not, then that's $70 down the crapper. It also made me realize it's like, I still don't have my social security card. I mean, it's not like anyone's question is like, hey, are you an American or whatever. But it's probably something I still need. So after the birth certificate, I'm going to probably get a social security card, just because it seems like something I should have, because that was something else that they recommended. They also asked if I had my passport, and it's like, I do, but it's like ridiculously expired. I think it expired in like 1996. It's really expired. No, not 96, probably 99. Yeah, it probably expired in like 2000. But it has a picture of me when I was 16 years old, so that's interesting. Got a lot of the stuff I got done today. Did all the laundry I needed to do, clean the room. I probably need to shoot it with some rubbing alcohol all over, just to, just clear it out and whatnot. So I'm really hoping that there isn't going to be a major issue with the flight, so fingers crossed on that. Because I still need to do one other thing, is I actually need to mail it, is that I needed to, file all of that, and apparently I have to print it out, get it notarized, and then mail it. So I'm possibly going to do all that at FC. I'm going to see if there's a Notary Republic kind of like in the downtown San Jose area. I assume there will be, because I know there's plenty of FedEx and Kinko places that are like right there, so I can just print it right out. But I'm gonna see if I can do all that like during the convention. I know it's like, should be doing anything else, but I need that, and I need my ID, and I need to just get all that shit going. What else? Packed fully. I'm waiting until I wake up. That's really it. I think the only thing I'm going to do is, for AGDQ, watching Final Fantasy 1 makes me want to put Final Fantasy 1 on here, on like a ROM. Because I know there's like, there's free things you can download for that. So I'm going to probably do that for the flight there and the flight back. It was interesting to see that they beat the game at level 18. It's just like, I remember beating it and still struggling somewhere around like the 30s. But there's always new techniques, and there are certain things that I want to try out next. Their team was 2 fighters and 2 red mages. They talked about how abysmal the thief was in the game, and I always thought so. Just, he doesn't do anything. And I found out that even he was coded to do something very specific, where he was supposed to be the most agile with the most agility, and that's how you see how well you run. But apparently the way it checks is that you have to have like more agility than your opponent, and if you do, then you run without question and without any time. But apparently the way it checks is inherently flawed. So it's a random chance for the thief to actually get his benefit. So it's like, it's not even a benefit anymore. But, Nintendo. It wasn't like a release title, but I think it was an 87 release, 89, something like that. So they had no idea what they were doing. But they kept at it, because now we have Final Fantasy 15, which I still kind of want to play. I want to hope for a what's it called, release, a computer release, just because they did that with they did that with all the 13s, so granted it took them 2 years, and from what at least what someone told me is that the computer release might not be around for another year. Who knows, I might just borrow the game from someone, because I have an Xbox One that I can just slap that in. Don't have a PS4, but I know a lot of people who do. Who knows, I might borrow them. No idea what I'm going to do. I definitely want to play it, though, so we'll see. Other than that, that's about it, really. kind of sad FC is not Squeak related as much as it used to be. It used to be the convention that realistically got me into kind of the whole inflatable scene. Was a very specific group of like 4 or 5 people, and they're very, very influential in that little subsect of the community. And they don't go there anymore because they got fucked over by the hotel staff. They literally ordered a suite because that's where they have their like kind of squeaky party at, and they didn't get a suite basically. So it's kind of just like, oh well. But I don't know. They also had a few other things that they didn't really like about the convention. This year is going to be completely different. Normally it's held kind of in like the very left-hand side of like the entirety of the convention center. But this year, it's going to be in the dead center, which is going to be decent for 2 reasons. Because usually, if you're in the Marriott, which is on the left side, rooming at the Hilton means you need to walk all the way across the convention center to go to the convention. So it always felt like a secondary hotel, whereas they said it's a main hotel. Never felt like main hotel to me. So this year it's going to be in the center. I'm still staring at the Marriott because that's closer to all the food. So I will definitely be talking all about the food. So what I always call FC is Food Con. So many good places in downtown San Jose. I need to sleep. It is now that the clock is striking 9, and I need to be up at 3. I'll see you all at FC. Hopefully I'm gonna get past security or something. I don't know. We'll find out. Take care, everyone. Bye.